early life and football beginnings. Bülent Korkmaz was born on November 24, 1968, in the Turkish city of Adana. Growing up in a family with a passion for football, Korkmaz was introduced to the sport early and quickly developed an interest in playing. His love for football led him to join local youth teams, where he honed his skills as a central defender. His rise in the local scene was swift, and it wasn't long before his abilities attracted attention from top clubs in Turkey. Rise to prominence at Galatasaray. Korkmaz's big break came when he signed with Galatasaray SK in 1987, one of the biggest clubs in Turkish football. His rise through the ranks of Galatasaray was both rapid and impressive. He made his debut in the senior team during the 1987-1988 season and quickly established himself as one of the most promising young defenders in Turkey. Known for his leadership, aerial ability, and uncompromising defensive style, Korkmaz became a mainstay in Galatasaray's starting lineup. Over the years, Korkmaz's performances for Galatasaray were instrumental in the club's success, making him a fan favorite. His tough, no-nonsense approach to defending earned him the nickname "the Captain," a role he would hold for much of his career. Career peak at Galatasaray. The peak of Korkmaz's career came in the 1990s and early 2000s, during which he helped Galatasaray secure numerous domestic and international titles. Under the management of Fatih Terim, Korkmaz became a central figure in the club's formidable defense. His partnership with fellow defenders such as Gheorghe Popescu and Okan Buruk was vital to Galatasaray's dominance on the domestic scene. Korkmaz played a key role in Galatasaray's 5 Super League championships during the 1990s and early 2000s. He was also pivotal in securing Turkish Cup victories and in the club's long-standing reign over Turkish football. In 2000, Korkmaz was part of the historic team that won the UEFA Cup, now the UEFA Europa League, making Galatasaray the first Turkish club to win a major European trophy. The victory was a landmark achievement in Turkish football history and solidified Korkmaz's legacy as one of the best defenders in the country. International career with Turkey. In addition to his success at the club level, Korkmaz was also a key figure in the Turkish national team. He earned his first cap for Turkey in 1994 and would go on to represent his country for over a decade. Korkmaz was part of the team during several important campaigns, including the 2002 FIFA World Cup. In the 2002 World Cup, Turkey had one of their best-ever performances, finishing in third place. Korkmaz's leadership and defensive prowess were crucial in helping the team achieve this historic result. His experience, along with his solid defensive skills, made him a valuable asset to the national team throughout his international career. He earned over 50 caps for Turkey, establishing himself as one of the country's top defenders of his generation. Leadership and legacy at Galatasaray. Throughout his time at Galatasaray, Korkmaz was known not just for his defensive abilities but for his leadership qualities. In 1996, he was named captain of the team, a role he would hold for many years. As captain, Korkmaz led by example, motivating his teammates with his intensity, work ethic, and unshakable focus. His leadership helped shape Galatasaray into one of the most successful teams in Turkey during his tenure. Korkmaz was also a key player in Galatasaray's continued dominance in the Turkish league. His ability to read the game, win crucial tackles, and maintain composure under pressure made him an irreplaceable figure for the club. He was instrumental in maintaining the club's defensive strength during a period of sustained success. Final years and retirement. As Korkmaz entered the latter stages of his career, his influence remained significant, but he gradually began to play fewer games due to age and injuries. He continued to contribute to Galatasaray's successes, though, and was involved in several crucial matches, particularly in European competitions. Korkmaz officially retired from football in 2005, leaving behind a legacy that would influence generations of defenders. Despite his retirement from playing, Korkmaz remained deeply connected to football. He briefly transitioned into coaching, where he continued to impart his experience and knowledge of the game to the next generation of players. Post-retirement and coaching career. After retiring from playing, Korkmaz turned his attention to coaching, first working as an assistant manager before taking on roles as a head coach in various Turkish clubs. His time as a coach was marked by his emphasis on discipline and defensive solidity, key characteristics that had defined his playing career. Though he was not as successful in his coaching career as he was on the field, Korkmaz's reputation as one of Turkey's greatest defenders remained intact. Legacy. Bülent Korkmaz's name is synonymous with Galatasaray's most successful era. His contribution to the club's UEFA Cup victory in 2000, as well as his domestic league titles and Turkish Cup triumphs, makes him a cornerstone of the club's history. Korkmaz is remembered for his toughness, leadership, and commitment to the game. He was more than just a defender, he was the heart and soul of a Galatasaray team that dominated Turkish football for much of the 1990s and 2000s. Korkmaz's legacy extends beyond his time on the field, influencing not only the defensive strategy of future generations but also instilling a sense of responsibility and pride in the players he mentored. His place in Turkish football history is assured, and his influence continues to be felt both in Galatasaray and in the Turkish national team.